Hi, Molly Khan, the CEO of Alltrue. We're joined here by Mark Hogan, the SVP of Strategic Accounts at Symphony Talent. Mark just presented here at EBrandCon on the digital transformation of your employer brand. Mark, you want to give us a quick background on your presentation?
Yeah, absolutely. So presentation was all around the idea of how do we take what we build and the time and energy and money that we put into building an EVP, how do we make sure that we actually activate it on the market? And a large part of what we focused on was the idea that really there's three buckets that we try and fit within. First is the idea of media targeting. Okay. So when someone's trying to come into the organization, what's the motivating factor for me to reach out to the right individuals, make sure that my message is on point with those individuals, that it's relevant to that user. Second part is the idea of personalization. So once I am attracted to you through that media, I come to your destination, whether it be your career site, your CRM. How do I personalize that user so that experience is on point with what I'm looking for, and that we narrow the gap between a user coming in and just seeing a broad message and more tailored message specifically for that user, which increases the stickiness, if you will. And then finally, the last piece was the idea of nurturing to advocacy.
What brought you even to the lens of recruiting and employer branding?
So I started with creative and really servicing our organization and our employer brand. So I started Marcom. I moved from marketing communications over into client work, which then led me to digital, and then kind of grew up through digital teams, running digital for the Southeast region, and then moved over into sales and strategy. And so sales and strategy has taken me in many different directions in the last 6 or 7 years.
What drew you to the conference, and what excites you about the conference, or even who's one example of a speaker that you're looking forward to seeing?
I'm hoping to grasp a couple of sessions tomorrow. We have one of our clients speaking tomorrow, Thurman Fisher and Adrian, so I'm looking forward to that. And then just catching some of the rest. I know I missed Marin as well today, so I was a little bummed about that. But yeah, looking forward to tomorrow, especially the case study driven stuff. I find that really interesting.
Who's one person you look up to in the space?
Rupesh Nair, our CEO. Fantastic man, visionary, trying to combine a consumer-based thinking model to our space. Really
Awesome.
enjoys thinking.
Great. And if you could gift one book to the attendees in the conference, what would it be and why?
Ooh. So I'm going to invoke the book, I believe the entire book is called The Golden Circle Rule. The book that I referenced earlier in my presentation today, his theory relative to brands and how we build brands on emotion, right? And how we break out of just telling the what and into the why first. Really, really critical. I think it's really good reading, so that's worth reading.
Awesome. And last one, your morning routine.
So this is fairly new in the last 2 weeks. You caught me on a good one. I just got back into yoga.
Oh, cool.
And I've rediscovered the easy way to get to yoga. This might be for fitness in general.
Yeah.
Through an app.
Okay.
So there's an app called Down Dog. It's super simple.
Yeah.
It's free. And it's really easy to tee up 20 minutes or an hour of yoga right there in your own home. So it's kind of easy way to get back into fitness. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Great. Mark Hogan, SVP of Strategic Accounts at Symphony Talent. Thanks, Mark.
Thanks for having me. Yeah.